such a beautiful environment, riding through the woods, and a perfect machine for company. Hello there guys, welcome to Dino's World. Welcome to yet another action-packed unscripted motorcycle motovlog review, and this is the 2022 KTM Adventure 250. You guys kept requesting me to feature this and review this, and well, the wait is over. So I'm enjoying the amazing sunset, and yes, I've enjoyed the bike ride as well. The 250 has been a wonderful machine always, in few aspects better than the 390 ADV 390, because the refinement is better on this. The bottom end torque is better, the bottom end is less glitchy, which means the bottom end doesn't snap out on you, unlike the 390, which does snap out in the bottom end a little bit. Now this is the orange. Now all KTM lovers bleed orange, I know that. And this looks good in orange, and also gets a blue color scheme, blue and white, which also looks kind of decent and has a fresh look and fresh feel to it. So this one gets off-road ABS, which means you can switch off ABS in the rear wheel. What else does it get? Let's turn around. And get a focus on the bike. You can see my tall shadow falling on the bike, sun behind me. But anyway, so 14.5 liter tank takes center stage, 790 inspired design concept, Dakar Rally inspired chassis, steel trellis frame with a bolt-on subframe, and rock solid chassis, the same thing that we've seen on the 390, tried and tested. Like, I have put this through treacherous conditions earlier, both the 250s and 390 when they were first launched. And what else does it get? It does get proper ADV equipment. Now one thing it misses out on when compared to the 390 is the LED headlamp. I think that's okay. The halogen does the job for you. You do get those cool looking DRLs though. LED turn indicators, long travel suspension with 170 mm of travel up front, 177 mm of travel at the back. Apex suspension, WP Apex suspension, 43 mm USD forks, and they really offer plush ride quality. And even when you're jumping around, they give you the confidence, and while riding through city streets, they kind of wallop and swallow the undulations without any hint or without bothering you guys. So it offers very comfortable plush ride quality, which you come expecting from a mile muncher. ADV bikes are meant for long distance touring. And looking at the rear shock absorber, I believe this one is Apex as well. Again, suspension travel of 177 mm, and again very good ride quality, and great in terms of handling and straight line stability as well as cornering stability while riding through the mountain twisties. Again, the tank neatly sculpted, 14.5 liter tank, very good tank range, more than sufficient tank range. Then you have 19-inch front wheel. Now these are MRF tires. I wish we get better quality tires, but these do the job for you. These are on-road, off-road tires, slight block pattern, tread pattern to them. 100 by 90 19-inch, 17-inch. So 130 section rear tire, 17-inch at the back for superb improved agility and maneuverability. You have the Adventure graphic right here through this, and Adventure graphic over here, and LED tail lamp looks nice and clean and neat and elegant. LED turn blinkers. The seat is really spacious, more than adequate room for the rider, adequate room for the pillion, and nice matte finish, premium quality paint finish. And then you have the LCD dash. Let me just turn it off and turn it on for you for the startup animation. Ready to race. And there you have the gear position indicator, tachometer, speedo console, ABS, side stand indicator. You don't get adjustable levers like we get on the 390, and you don't get the color TFT dash, but this handlebar is the same, nice and wide, very comfortable, one of the most comfortable handlebars in the segment. Backlit switches, You do miss a hazard light switch. I wish they had offered that. You do get an engine kill switch and a high beam flasher. You do get slipper clutch. So the slipper clutch works as a back torque limiter, prevents the rear wheel from locking and hopping under faster downshifts, and also provides for a lighter clutch pull. And then the overall styling, you get a crash bar right here. And the engine, the power plant is the same 250cc single cylinder liquid cooled fuel injected BS6 compliant engine that puts out 30 PS of max power and 24 Newton meters of max torque. Then you have a 6-speed gearbox, well matched gear ratios. The first two gears are kind of tall, and they allow you to tackle off-road conditions with ease, and the gear shifting is also pretty smooth. The ride feel is effortless thanks to the slipper clutch on board, so you don't have to fiddle with a heavy clutch, and the throttle response is very creamy, refined engine. I mean, one of the refined engines that KTM have made in the affordable category. So I kind of love the refinement on the Duke 250 as well as on this one. Another thing is the brakes. Now you get a massive 320mm disc just like the ADV 390, so there's no compromise here, and you do get dual channel ABS with off-road ABS, which means you can turn off ABS on the rear wheel. So 320 disc up front and a 230mm I believe disc at the back. And the tires, again, as I told you, you get on-road off-road tires. Saddle is super comfy. Now the price is 2.35 lakhs ex showroom for the 2022 Adventure 250 from KTM. I don't think they've increased the price, they kept it the same. It's kind of an underrated motorcycle. I kind of loved it when it was launched. More refinement, good bottom end torque, very instant, clean power delivery and torque delivery throughout the rev band, good perfect balance of mileage and economy and performance, and very good stability on tarmac through straight line or corners or twisties, as well as great confidence while tackling off-road conditions. Now one more thing you need to understand is the ground clearance is 200mm. You also get a good quality bash plate here to protect the engine compartment. You do get open teeth foot pegs, and with rubber mounts, you can remove the rubber mounts while tackling off-road terrains. You get again open teeth brake lever here, foot brake lever, and this is a good touch that we need on every adventure or dual sport motorcycle. Saddle height is on the higher side, 855mm, so not so easy for average height riders, but once you get the knack of counterbalancing, so I can manage this because I've ridden heavier bikes like the GSA and the Tiger and the Africa Twin. So once you get to know the knack, people around 5 feet 2 inches have ridden the GSAs with taller seat heights, and they've managed it because of the technique. So once you get to understand the technique, how to counterbalance the vehicle, any heavy vehicle, you turning it becomes easy. So when you're turning it in, you put your body out, so counterbalance the bike with pushing your body against the bike, and turning right, you push your body left, turning left, push your body right, and then you see how easy it is. And look where you go, and try to position your upper body towards the direction where you want to turn, and that becomes easy and easy once you start practicing that skill and that technique. So that's pretty much it. This is the overview of the bike. Now let's not waste any more time, let's hit the road and check out its on-road and off-road performance. So guys, I've already given you a quick overview of the 2022 KTM Adventure 250. Now let's see how does it feel to ride, whether the overall ride feel has changed or not, or as it has been very refined, very composed and very sporty. Let's see. So you saw that full throttle, it is effortless even at 140 plus kilometers per hour. And the way they've designed the chassis is absolutely brilliant. It's based on their Dakar winning rally bike. The steel trellis frame, bolt-on subframe, rock solid chassis stability, and of course the agility. The aluminium swing arm not only looks beautiful, but also it allows best in class riding and riding dynamics and handling characteristics. The agility is brilliant. Seat height is huge. Seat height is pretty high for a person of my size, but you can see how effortlessly I can turn around and pull off U-turns. It's all about counterbalancing technique. Push your body to the opposite side if you're turning to the right. Turning to the left, push your body to the other side. That's how you counterbalance these ADV bikes. Otherwise you tend to tip over because they're heavy and they're tall. So saddle is super comfortable. The handlebar is nice and wide. One of the most comfortable stance or saddles that you can sit on in this price range or in this segment, quarter liter ADV segment. The hand guards, the build quality is all rugged enough to take on any kind of punishment. Tires, you get 19-inch front and a 17-inch rear. You get MRF tires. Wish they were Metzeler, but anyway, that's the thing. 43mm USD forks, Apex forks. So you get top of the class and top of the line suspension to offer rock solid straight line stability, amazing cornering stability through canyon carving and riding through mountain twisties. So a brilliant package at an affordable price, 2.35 lakhs ex-showroom. I believe they haven't increased the price for the ADV 250. And yeah, what you miss, maybe LED lighting. You can do without that as well. The halogen is also good enough if you don't mind about the visual appeal. The front windscreen does do its part fending off wind blast. Not a huge fan that who compulsorily requires a color TFT, because we're not going to sit and look at the color TFT. The visibility of the LCD dash is pretty decent. You have all the relevant info here, and refinement is brilliant. Like all the 250s, be it the Duke 250 and we are yet to get the RC 250, but the Duke 250 is one of the most refined in its class, and refined aggression, very good linear power delivery and torque delivery throughout the rev band. And that is the case with this. 177 kilos, I believe. Not too heavy, but it does feel heavy because of its heft and the way it is built to take on any kind of terrain, to offer that rugged kind of proper ADV bike feel or a dual sport bike feel. So all the expertise from the Dakar Rally goes into the 390 and the 250, and it's apparent. Nice 14.5 liter tank to offer good tank range. The best part is the comfort is really good. I mean, you can ride it to your office and you can enjoy, I mean you can go mile munching on this, because your low back or your back doesn't feel the strain after long rides. That's the comfortable saddle that we are looking at here. And also the saddle is not too soft to give you a butt ache. It's all perfectly padded, good, well spaced out for the rider as well as the pillion. So it's all a decent package, a very well-rounded package with the added refinement. Now, where does it differ from the 390? What we get here is the 390 has a tendency to snap out at lower RPM. Now this one doesn't. That is one thing that I have noticed with when I reviewed the previous iteration, like 2021 ADV 250 as well. So this one is very refined, more refined than the 390, and suspension is of course the same, and the tires almost are the same. Handguards do their part, and overall it is a well-rounded, comfortable all-rounder package that can do anything and everything for you, and of course conquer different types of terrains as well, which we'll see in a moment while I tackle a little bit of off-roading terrain on the very same bike. So what do you think? Given your choice, which one would you pick, the 250 or the 390, and why? Feel free to comment below and let me know. I kind of like the 250, very refined, not too much of intimidating power. I think just the right kind of power, 30 PS and 24 Newton meters, more than sufficient. Now you also get a power socket. You have the GPS mount available and a slipper clutch on board to watch your back while doing faster downshifts, and good cruising speeds of easily 105 to 110 kilometers per hour with supreme refinement. So that's the 250 Adventure 2022 for you. Now let's open the dimension into the off-roading terrains. Okay guys, so we are on the off-roading terrains now. Let's switch the ABS to off-road mode. Let's get into this trail and let's see how the bike fares. The brakes are brilliant actually on tarmac, especially 320mm front disc. On off-road it's all about using the rear brake and spinning the rear wheel freely, but trails like these take you into a completely different dimension altogether. So soothing, so peaceful, just calms your senses down for a while. The sun is setting. Wow. I have to take a picture here for sure. Such a beautiful environment, riding through the woods, and a perfect machine for company. Effortlessly it rides through loose sand and dirt, and that's the advantage, being able to lock the rear wheel right through the trees. The handguard protects you from branches, and off we go. So beautiful. This is what off-roading, this is what makes off-roading so much joy. I mean, so enjoyable. It's like meditation, pure meditation. You and your machine riding through the forest or the woods for that matter. Good bottom end torque on this one, though the paper reads just 24 Newton meters. They've included good bottom end punch, so it does respond well. Oh, almost wants to jump. So let's just conclude it for now. Hope you guys had a good time. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, God bless, and ride safe.